I want my money. Hi everyone, I'm Sandrine here on HappyCool and welcome to my final Banshee review for this season. Oh. The episode was called We All Pay Eventually. Let's talk about it. There are no quick thoughts this week, so let's jump right into it. Starting with Kurt Bunker. I love him more and more every week. I am so happy that his plan is to shut down the Brotherhood. I can't wait to see him do it. This is gonna be so exciting. And I think he's even more motivated now that they literally burned his tattoos off. Which, by the way, how did he not see that coming? Bunker, get it together. And that scene between him and Brock, holy crap. Yes, I teared up because it was so good. Definitely a great final episode for Kurt Bunker this season, and I can't wait to see him next season. Moving on to Hood's past. Holy crap, we found out more about Hood! We still don't know his name, but we found out more about him. That was awesome. And apparently he was part of an elite unit which doesn't really exist officially, which would explain why he's such a kick-ass fighter. So that was really cool. I love seeing Hood pre everything we've ever seen. This is like almost his origin story. Ooh, I want to see more now. They should do a spin-off of Banshee showing us Hood before he was Hood. Moving on to Proctor. Oh, he's back. He's back being the full badass we expect him to be. It wasn't pretty for Fraser, that's for sure. Speaking of Fraser, he might have wanted to listen to his guy. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay here. Maybe not. Maybe this isn't a good idea, you know? I mean, there are people shooting and you can't see. That makes it hard to defend yourself, especially when your guy gets shot too. I'm surprised Proctor didn't live up to his promise of cutting his throat like a fucking cow. I mean, his head was cut off by Hector, but still I kinda expected Proctor to do it last week. Not that I wanted to see it necessarily, I was just surprised is all. Fraser is out, Morales is back in, and Proctor is definitely back in, and apparently he forgave Rebecca and just feels like he has a lot to teach her still, which, you know, good point. Moving on to Chem Genoa. How badass was that rescue mission? First off, I love that all three of them know that Hood will come. I mean, they're not sure he's gonna be able to help them, but at least they know he's gonna come. And when Hood goes to Stowe and says, I got 6 million reasons, I just went like, oh, he did not just say that, oh my God. I didn't expect him to really just fess up to stealing the 6 million. But I guess he didn't really have a choice, you know, he had to use the only bargain he had, which was the money. And obviously Stowe really wants his money. So if we had any doubt that Stowe was crazy, I think this kind of put it to rest. And of course, as expected, Gordon went in with Hood. I was surprised that Brock and Kurt didn't go along with him, but I guess Hood didn't think it was a good idea to ask them. That said, it led to some pretty cool moments. I mean, when he pulls up to the base and Gordon's in the back and they start shooting everyone, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, is it so cool? And then it's just invasion of Chem Genoa. And I was like, strike back! Come on, let's do a crossover. This is just, I mean, come on, it's just perfect. I also love that when Sugar offers to break his thumb in order to get out of his restraint, Job doesn't even hesitate. Curry's like, are you sure? I'm just, you want me? I'll break your thumb. I'm not even gonna wait. And it was also nice that the three of them didn't wait around for Hood to show up. They were proactive about getting out. And then you get the fight between Stowe and Carrie. And I gotta say, I got worried for a little bit of whether she would survive because I'm like, they wouldn't, right? Would they? Would they kill her? Thankfully they didn't. I think we've had enough women die this season, so, you know, thankfully she made it. But she is kick-ass. Holy crap. She was awesome. And granted, he got her towards the end, but still. She fought him while having been tortured and being injured. So if she had been in full form, she would have totally kicked his ass. But Carrie is saved by Gordon, who is such a badass. Oh my God, I love Gordon this season so much, which is why I'm so pissed at Banshee writers. Like seriously, you guys make us love him and then you take him from us. Why? Why? I mean, I expected someone to die, but I don't think I expected Gordon to die. And then on top of that, not only is Gordon dying, but then Job gets kidnapped, which, by the way, for a second, I thought he got shot and was gonna get killed too, which I'm like, no! You cannot do this to me, Banshee. But, you know, thankfully he just got kidnapped, but still, he got kidnapped. Which, of course, is setting up the next season, but still, I'm like, really? Really? Ah! This is crazy. We get no break with this show, no break. So, yeah, hashtag where is Job? And moving on to the end / cliffhanger. Hood is quitting, which I guess is not that surprising since he's been trying to quit pretty much the whole season. I love that Brock is like, I'm not giving him back this time. I think Brock will make a good sheriff. And I love the final scene between Hood and Proctor where Proctor isn't even mad at him. He's like, yeah, I mean, I would have done the same thing. I can't even be mad at you. And the best part was Proctor's smile when he finds out that Hood is not the sheriff anymore. Well, could this be a new friendship or new partnership next season? And of course, I knew the extra scene after the credits would be about Job. It's not looking good. I mean, does it ever in Banshee? But still, Job is somewhere. And he hears footsteps. And the last words we hear him say are, fuck me. Yeah, fuck us. Because we have to wait another year to find out what happens next. And it's going to be all about finding Job. Hashtag where is Job, seriously. So yeah, this is gonna be a long wait, but at least the good news is we are getting a new season of 8 episodes, which will premiere in 2016. I know, crazy. But that's all I had for you for this episode and this season. So of course, I want to hear your thoughts on the finale. Did you enjoy it? Are you satisfied with the way the season ended? Are you freaking out that we have to wait so long to find out what happens to Job and what happens with Kurt and all of that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, I wanted to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this season, watching my reviews, commenting, liking, everything. It's been great. It's been fun. It's fun to share my excitement for the show with you and seeing how excited you are for the show too, so I've really enjoyed it. And even though Banshee is over, there are some new shows that I'll be reviewing, including Outlander, which starts on April 4th, and Game of Thrones, of course, which premieres on April 12th. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet so you don't miss those reviews. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye! Totally random thought, but anybody notice the soldier on the floor who was supposed to be dead when Hood walks towards Sugar and Joe because he was moving at some point, and then he's like back to, oh, I'm supposed to be dead. I had to rewind and figure out if he was supposed to be moving or not, but I don't think he was supposed to be moving because the cut right before that, he looks like he's supposed to be dead. And then you see him kind of move and then get back in place, so kind of funny.